put it back in the box and try again. Hello everyone, welcome to my first YouTube video. Bluetooth on it, which is kind of interesting because it can do things. Yeah. Let's have a look to see if an £11 car radio really can do anything useful and sound half decent and generally do what a car radio should do. But for £11 I'm a little bit sceptical at the moment. It arrived this morning, it's just come in the post, so we're going to have a look at it and then install it in my van and see what it sounds like, which I'm not holding out much hope for at the moment, but we will see. It's got a picture of a very nice fast car on it, so it must be good. Not much else to say really apart from having a look at it. It has a remote control, I didn't know that. That must have been in the description, I probably didn't notice it. It's a generic kind of Chinesey remote control. They also give you, by the looks of it, some ISO connectors for bare ends. I guess you can install it yourself if your car doesn't have standard ISO plugs. That's quite useful. There it is. What an amazing piece of kit. Oh god, I've broken it already. Right, there we have very small, God, it's really thin, SX5513BT USB SD radio player. Feels quite cheap, but then it would do for £11. Well, that, it's like a left and right, it doesn't turn around. Yeah, what's it got on the back? Standard aerial. Outputs, inputs, probably, I'd imagine. One input, one output. Standard ISO, fuse, 10 amp. It's got the cage already mounted on it. Doesn't actually look that bad for £11 at the moment. I mean, looks aren't everything, sound's probably more important. It's got the SD slot there. USB, I guess, yep, in there. Usual buttons. There's an answer and hang up button there as well. 4x60 watt. Not sure I believe that, but we will see. That would be louder than most radios you can buy that are a lot more money. Yeah, have a look in here. Yeah, one-handed. Open stuff really easy. Yeah. The power and mode. Button 1. Yeah, you can kind of see all that. If your car in direct sunlight wear cause excessive heat inside the car, should enable the, yeah, that's very Chinese. I love stuff like this. Are there any other classic Chinese on here? Please do not, to protect traffic safety, please do not concentrate on driving the process of regulating the product. Does what? Does that mean don't concentrate on driving? Thank you for purchasing our products. Keep reading after the completion of to service future reference. Right, I think we all probably know how to install a car radio. This should be pretty simple. I've already got ISO plugs in my van, so that's going to be fine. Literally just chuck it in, see what happens. See you in a minute. Today has already been a painting day. I probably should have started doing videos before, because the last few weeks have been really busy hand painting my van and getting it through an MOT. I've just literally finished painting it today. Actually looks quite good in this video. It's not as good in real life, but it's alright for hand painted. Mini reflects quite well. There's the Mini, there's the Land Rover. They're probably all going to feature in some videos before long because inevitably there's always things to do on them. Right, so new radio is going in that hole. I should already have my 2 ISO plugs there. So it should be as simple as just putting that cage in there and then plugging it in and seeing what happens. And I'm going to need an aerial adapter, but I think I've already got one of those somewhere. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm going to try and set this camera up somewhere else so you can actually see what I'm doing. £1 radio once. So that literally just pops on there, job done. So we need to get the cage off. How do we do that? You get the removal tools that have come with it. Another thing, removal tools came with the radio. That's pretty good. And how do we get them in? I'm not sure if you can see this. I'll show you. I have no idea how that comes out yet. I mean, I can do it simply for now by just doing that. Maybe, he says. Awkward. There you go, first thing to do with YouTube videos. Really awkward trying to film stuff. So I'm for now, just till I figure out how I get these prongs in, I'm just pulling that up and pulling it back slightly, which releases it. And do the same on that side. There you go, the cage has now come off. This tool, I think you just break the tabs when you need to. There's little tabs just there which you can push out, and then this tool will go in, but I'm going to leave those because hopefully I won't need to take it out if it sounds alright. We'll find out soon enough. Right, so I'm going to slide that over the cables. The cage is in. You just need to bend the tabs. Use a screwdriver to do it. Bend the tabs down, which holds the cage in place. Just bend them kind of as tight as they'll go. I don't know, the screwdriver is probably not the correct tool for the job, but that's what I've used every time I've put a car radio in. Just like that, it's in. So, next we'll hook this. It's really light. Hook the radio up, and hopefully, if all my cables are correct, it should just work. That one goes there. Saying that, probably I'm only going to get rear speakers today. My front ones aren't hooked up. That goes in there. Aerial goes in there. Not very easily. I'm going to leave it out until I try it. That was it. So that is the radio in. Kind of, I haven't pushed it all the way in yet. But I'll turn the ignition on. Oh my god, it works. That's a really nice display. Actually, it's not that bad a display considering the price. It has a clock, which I don't have in the van, so that's even better. How do we turn it on? That one? No. That one? Yep. Hi. How do we back it then? No, just twiddle that.
Burger and sausage just describes the shape.
Picked up radio 2 quickly enough.
If you do a pottery class, you might make a clay sausage. If you're at nursery school, you might get asked
I don't think it has RDS, so it's not picking up the radio name.
Understood. Yeah, David Linders, that's a good point. You're with the British Meat Processors
That's not the end of the world.
Sausage isn't anything to...
Ooh, classic FM, lovely. Not classic, Radio 3, lovely.
Opportunity to avoid them at all. You shouldn't be being held liable for that because...
I mean, it sounds so far. Doesn't sound very good. It's not as bad as I was expecting, actually. I'm going to push that in now. Lock it in. I suppose the best way to test it's going to be Bluetooth, isn't it? However that works. I'm going to try and search it on my phone and see if it comes up. Oh, it's picked up already. Car BT. Pairing unsuccessful. Right, so we're going to have to figure that out now. I probably should read the manual. Let's turn that down. Oh, that's useful. The volume knob kind of, as you turn it down, it goes back up again. That's good. I mean, it kind of works. Right, how do we make this pair then? Bluetooth light's flashing, so why wouldn't it? I'm just pressing things now in usual fashion. No, it's setting its own favourites. Press and hold this one. Literally no idea. Okay, so that's the on and off. On. Hi. I'm going to try... Why does it turn on volume 30? That's useful. Go down! Why? Why won't it go down? Look. Down. Okay, if you do it slowly it kind of works. Oh, I've just pressed connect on my phone again, and it's connected. There it is. Does that mean it does Bluetooth audio? We'll find out. I'll find something to play now. Can I play stuff on YouTube? Is it going to pick that up? I think I'll find out in a minute. Right, I'm playing music on my phone. How do we change mode? It's got bass, treble, balance, fader, loud. Let's turn that on. EQ, stir, dux, dis. Nope. Play. And that's not my phone. Okay, so it's got Bluetooth. I probably should have read the manual. Have I got the manual? No, it's indoors. Let's try the remote. That's probably the next best thing to do, isn't it? Pull the battery thing out. What have we got? Mode. BT is indeed on, but I want to hear my music. Aux. Okay. BT on. Turn the volume up on my phone. There it is. I'll turn the fader across, because that sounds awful. Yeah, right, that's the rear speakers. Okay, I'll take that back, it's alright. They're up there. That's probably alright. apart from that volume knob, that's really annoying. I could just Velcro that somewhere and then Velcro it on the steering wheel. I've got steering wheel controls. Perfect. No. What else can it do then? EQ it? Pop. Rock. Jazz. That makes it sound worse, I think. Okay, well the Bluetooth works. God, the remote feels like it's going to snap when I press the buttons on it. Aux.
Stipulation, we might call it proposal, but it could be stronger than that. That a sausage is a sausage. It's not vegan.
That's
It's got
actually
meat in it.
alright.
And the House of Lords, this is how heavyweight this is. The House of Lords are getting stuck in today to discuss whether we accept that argument.
That surprised me. That surprised me that the sound's as good as it is. So apart from the fact that the volume control doesn't really work, like that's me turning it down. It works sometimes. Apart from that, everything else is alright. I'm quite impressed with that. It does everything a car radio should kind of do. It's got Bluetooth. It's got Bluetooth audio. It's got USB and SD card. I'm sure they work fine.
Does this throw into question
Yeah.
the definition of
I don't really know what more to say about it than that. That was really easy to install. It works. Yeah, the volume knob's a bit dodgy, but it was £11. Was it £11.99? It was around that. I'll find the link and post it on the video. Yeah. I can sit there, looks perfect. That'll probably do for the first video. I hope you like it. Let me know. I'm obviously very new to this. It's gonna get easier hopefully the more I do it. There's lots more videos to do. There's the Mini. That needs its MOT before long, so I'm gonna have to make sure everything is good for that. It's not been on the road for probably a year. The Land Rover's over there, that's on the road, but that's got issues. So we're gonna have to look at those. I've got the front hubs leaking, so I'm gonna have to do a complete steering rebuild on that at some point. Yeah, and then it's just the van is kind of there to play with. It needs a good tidy, and then I'm going to start taking it out onto the coast, staying in it. I'm sure I can do some more videos on adventures in that. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll turn it round. Yeah, thanks for watching. Comment what you think. Let me know. Let me know if you buy an £11 car radio and if it's as good as that one, because that's alright. Brill. Thanks. That's cheesy, isn't it? Yeah, don't do that.